Beep boop, beep
Oh
boop.
shit, go! Welcome, friends, to Daggerheart Does Spelljammer, episode 4.375, Flashback Gordon. Like any good sitcom, when our heroes are in danger, we're going to flash back to a simpler time, just after their heroic battle against the Hive Menace. So Edifice, Rex, and Carmelo, you're in the hull of Willie's steamship, waiting for him to return from an errand he was running. And to while away the time, you guys started playing a little game. What are you guys playing in the hull of that steamship? Like shoots and ladders going on, like little crazy eights, Uno.
Likey shooty stabby.
Shooty stabby.
I like to think playing like I Spy in the room, but Edifice is, and there's probably not that much where we are, but he's still not that great at it. Or like word games, like he thinks he's doing well, but he's just really mispronouncing. Like you're getting definitions wrong.
It's brown. Everything is brown in here.
It's all brown.
We're playing Would You Rather, but he has no concept of the actual choice. No, I don't want those things.
It's just like, it's not for me. I do not want.
We'll just miss Maple so much.
It's not the same with a Maple. Whatever she's doing.
I know.
What was she doing again?
She's dead.
Oh shit! This is that back flashback.
Do what, mate? I know she was your sister and all, and that's kind of hard, but
that's right. Oh no!
Yeah.
Devastating.
I'll never get to pay back the handfuls of gold that I owe her.
With Maple gone, these words are like ash in my mouth. Like,
I know.
There's no joy to be found here. Oh. All right. So after a few hours of this, it gets pretty old. But fortunately, you hear footsteps in the deck above, and suddenly Willie appears, walking down the steps to the into the hull. And he goes, "Sorry, I'm late, everybody, but good news, fellas! I got us a job."
Oh boy.
But I don't really want to work right now.
No,
I just want to wallow in sadness.
Yeah.
It's gonna be a doozy. All we gotta do is just deliver a few crates. No questions asked. Easy peasy, and simple money for us.
I mean, I do have a question. How much money?
Well, hopefully be enough to put towards a new ship once this guy has to go back to paint, and he kind of like slaps the hull of the ship there.
Yeah, I was meaning to say, Will, your ship is it worked in a pinch with the big old what were these? No, boomer slicers. Buggers. The buggers. But
you almost died. Kind of a lot.
So it's definitely due for a coat of polish and paint.
I'm gonna be sad to see it go, but at least it's not my problem.
Wait, I thought it was your ship.
Well, I mean, it is my ship, but I don't have to fix it up before I give it back to him. Just as is.
Oh, okay.
Whose ship is this?
Well, you see, it's sort of my ship, but it's also kind of belongs to Lord Didney. But it's all well and good. I just gotta deliver it when we're done here, and we'll have no more problems, guys. So.
Okay.
All right. So
I'm sure. Yep. That sounds swell. I'm sure this will be fun. Yep.
Hey, perfect. I knew I could count on you guys. I know I may be small, but I got friends that make me feel 10 feet tall.
Let's not get ahead of ourselves. But yep.
All right, I'll bring us to the pickup then, and we'll get going.
Yep.
And
Just make sure you drop us off somewhere before you go returning the ship and all that. You know, got to properly mourn Maple.
yes,
Right.
of course. Yeah, certainly. I mean, we should be back. Eventually. This would be too long.
Okay.
Because
we still need to do that thing, right? Edifice. Her her final wishes, what she wanted done with her remains.
Yeah, you look over. Edifice is already picking up the crates. He's like, Maple used to love crates.
It's like I didn't. It's like I didn't think she had any. Oh, right. Okay. Well, yeah. I'll get us to the rendezvous point, and we'll get this ship going.
No, it's just the spirit of it, you know. There's no. Don't tell Edifice that the bits were just burned up bugger parts. He thinks she hit a claw somewhere and it made it into the bag.
So dying.
Carmela just looks at one of the crates. Oh shit! Why is there gold writing on there? I told you no gold around Edifice.
You know, the shimmer.
All right, I help him with it.
Yeah. So yeah, when you guys agree to go on this mission with Willie, he takes the helm and he brings you off to a what looks like a kind of like a warehouse on the Rock of Brawl. So you guys are currently hanging out there. This is one of the main like population centers now. But it's a pretty beat up looking warehouse, and as soon as he like pulls the steamship into the thing, you see there's like a bunch of like grim-faced, like dour looking dwarves, all kind of like giving your ship the side eye. There's a few like humanoids, another kind of like kind of like rough looking crew as well. These guys seem like they've seen some shit. But Willie immediately like kind of like hops down the gang and goes and talks to what looks like the foreman, and kind of like points towards the ship. And all of a sudden these grim looking folks are just hauling these crates aboard.
I feel like.
Should we follow? Should we?
I mean, well, aboard, right?
What's
like
that?
we're at the rendezvous point and they're just loading stuff up into our ship.
Yep, they're just loading stuff up, and actually, Willie kind of like pops back over to you guys. He goes, "All right, so this should be a pretty easy one. All we gotta do is take these crates to Jenny Prime. They said we gotta be discreet, and they said we can't open any of the boxes. None of the boxes. They all gotta stay closed."
All right. Well, Carmela's gonna chum it up a little bit with the toughs that are loading up here.
Okay.
Got to make some connections, you know. Don't worry. And she's gonna. Hi, mates. How's it going?
All right. They're like, what do you want?
Oh, just curious how things are going since Brawl got brawled. But then the buggers are gone, so things are looking up, right?
Suppose so, but we got a job to do here, so why don't you move along here, delivery boy?
Oh yeah, but us two, your job is our job. Yep. By the way, y'all, just between us, you got any idea what you're toting about here?
This ain't sure ain't none of my business. I can tell you that much.
Oh yeah, of course. Nope. Don't want to get you in any trouble. Just wondering, should we like strap it down, punch some air holes, make sure we don't nothing blows up.
Should we not shake this? Oedipus shakes it.
Oh no.
Yeah, why don't you I feel like you roll me a presence check here. I think this would be good.
Okay. I leaned over to grab my dice a second ago.
Also,
Presents. I have
Steve,
plus
are we
two
supposed to
presents.
say something on the?
Oh no, not yet.
Oh yeah. And because I am a Slyborn, I have advantage on any rolls where you're negotiating with criminals, detecting lies, or finding a safe place to hide. This I don't know if this counts. Yeah.
Yeah. No, go
All
for it.
Yeah. So that's plus a d6. So let's add that. Okay. Hope is a 3, fear's a 5, and the d6 is a 5. So that's a 13 plus 2. That's 15 with fear.
15 with fear. Love it. Excellent. All right. He kind of like looks at you in a minute and like kind of like looks around like a little bit confused, and he kind of like, you know, he's got his little crate, but kind of like walks up to you and kind of like side whispers like, you know who you're working for, right?
Yeah. His name's Willie.
It's Willie.
Best damn captain I ever flown with.
It's like, no. You know who these crates belong to, right?
Mr. Crate.
Oh, geez.
Nope.
All right. Look. These crates belong to Svarlvelt Cloud Crusher. Which means you deliver the goods, you don't ask any questions, you get paid. Simple enough.
I mean, do I know? Does that name ring a bell with me? First of all,
It might with some of your background stuff there. Otherwise, is there like a?
I have -1 knowledge, so I'm not. My memory's not.
Hey, well,
the
why don't
best.
you guys both roll me a knowledge check real quick, just to see
All right.
who that is?
Let's get
Again, a 3 on the hope and a 5 on the fear.
Mm-hmm.
So that's an 8 -1 7
Jesus.
Okay.
fear.
Oh,
Oh, you have the macro. Oh,
I'll take that hope though.
What was it with fear?
me, I was at 8 with fear. I'm sorry, 7 with fear.
7 with fear. Okay. What did Edifice get?
3 with hope.
3 with hope. Okay. Hey, 3 is good.
Edifice has a better knowledge than I do.
Yeah.
Just throwing that out there.
You're not in a good spot.
Mm.
All right.
Oh man.
The guy like looks at your blank faces and kind of like blinks at you a moment and goes, "All right, look. Here on Brawl, Svarlvelt is one of the trade barons here, who's you know, really the one kind of behind the scenes moving a lot of goods around. If you know what I mean, he's got a bit of a reputation. Look, all I know is like sometimes he needs a shipment delivered. We load up the boxes." Like, people get paid. Like, nobody asks any questions and all's good. Like, those who start peeking into his dealings, well, you know, things don't go very well for him, if you catch my meaning.
Oh no, they get sick.
This is like, or worse.
Oh no.
Yep. Yeah, Edifice.
They get sick and
They go live on the Rainbow Rings around Asperdia Prime. Yep. That's where they end up. In Space Jesus. Oh. All right. So the ones that ask questions probably disappear. All right. And I got just one more question. How does? Do you know how he goes name? How do you crush clouds?
I could crush a cloud.
I haven't seen him do it, but I heard stories.
All right. Well, hopefully we never see it either.
Yeah, it's like between you and me, it sounds terrifying. I can't even imagine what that would be like or how to describe it to anybody. this side of the mortal coil.
I mean, I've heard of making clouds, blowing fat clouds, but never crushing them. Carmelo pulls out his space vape and hits it real quick and then puts it away.
Yeah, he's Svarl Cloud Crusher, not Svarlvelt Cotton Ripper.
Can you hold it up to it? I only do this since she's been gone. You know, if she ever came back, I would stop in a heartbeat.
I understand.
Yep. All right. Well, thanks, bud. Just like to see how my peers are doing around the wastes.
Yeah.
We folk just struggling by, right?
Yep. Take her easy, don't die.
That's all right.
Yeah.
Eat the rich.
And you look.
Eat the rich.
Sorry, what?
And you look back, and Willie's just kind of like standing at the top of the gate, thing on the ship, just like waving at you guys.
Wait, I got it.
Guys, I think we're ready to go.
It's totally this right here. Just a dumb slack god.
Exactly. Yep, Justin.
That's all right.
Come on, everybody in the van, let's go.
Give him a thumbs up and slap this guy on the back and head back to the ship. Unless Oedipus has any other questioning or investigation to do.
He's gonna whisper to you as we're walking away, like, "Eat the rich what? What we eating?"
Oh, it's like a you don't want to eat nasty food, right? You want to eat the richest, best, most scrumptious food. So you always got to remind everybody, like, eat the rich, Yeah.
Ah, delicious. I like it.
Yeah. That's what my mom used to say when she was serving guests. Yeah. She would have loved Maple. Wish she could have met her. Just start crying. Going back to the ship.
Tears.
All right. Beautiful. All right. So you guys get on top of the or get back into the ship with Willie, and there is just a big load of crates just piled up on the deck of this steamship. And you guys pull out of the dock and head towards your destination. You guys are flying for about like half an hour or so, and it seems like things are fairly chill. Nothing crazy going on. Like, seems like a normal day. This should be a nice, easy ride to Jetty Prime. And that's when you notice, around some of the other like floating asteroids, you see, just like 4 black plumes of smoke, circling one side of the this like large chunk of rock. Somebody give me an instinct check to kind of see what might be going on there.
Oedipus, you want to do it? Or me?
Yeah. Instincts?
Yep.
Or I got a +1. I could help you if you wanted to.
I'm the same. It doesn't matter. Yeah. I guess it would be I've got my navigator experience, so I'd probably be sitting. I would imagine you're on deck and I'm closer to Willie.
Okay. Let's do
Trying to guide him.
Use the waste. Regular. Crit.
Ooh, nice. Okay.
Then nice.
Perfect. Okay. Yeah, mark the hope, clear stress, what have you.
Bam.
And I'm going to reveal some fun stuff on the map. Get out of my way, thingy.
Ooh.
Fantastic. Should all see some shit in roll 20. Oh no!
Those skulls look familiar.
Right.
Yes, they do. Don't mind the reused.
They look a little shorter though. Oh well, the two on the side. Yeah.
I had to make them different for this episode.
So I like made conversation with Willie. It sure was great when like all the forces in the galaxy banded together to fight against the buggers.
Yes.
It's a shame things went back to the factionalism that occurred and plagued the galaxy beforehand.
Boy, in my experience, things seem to go to shit pretty quickly. One minute you're you've got your own boat. The next minute you're talking to a talking clock, and it's all downhill from there. What is that? And Edifice, you look out, at this asteroid, at these like black plumes of smoke, and you see several large, like skull-shaped ships. They're absolutely like brimming with like these goblins, all kind of like just brandishing their swords and waiting at you. And they are like barreling forward in your direction as they pick up just these huge clouds in their wake as they're careening towards you. You kind of get that they're going like very fast, and you've only got like 2 kind of options here. Either like wait for them to approach and to attack, or to see if you guys can like flee and maybe hide among some of the other asteroids.
So they look like they're angling towards us, not like we're just
they're
happen to be
definitely
intersecting. Okay.
Yeah, no, they're definitely like gunning towards you guys, and they do not look friendly.
Are these guns on the side of the ship?
I know there's a gun in the front.
These little harpoon things?
Oh yeah, there are little harpoons on the side of the ship there.
And this big gun thing.
When players look at them.
Yeah. I couldn't find an actual steamboat, so I figured this was the next big thing. So, yeah, there's.
Well, if Edifice is he familiar with the weapons, or would he not have any experience?
I imagine like you've probably been with Willie for a little bit now. You've got some experience with the with these weapons here.
I feel like I've definitely tried to show you several different times, and
I would say if he's proficient and he knows he's proficient, he would run to these weapons. If he's not, then he wouldn't try that. So like if he is, he will sound the alarm and like quick incoming, and like bolt for this big gun here at the front.
Oh, Willie, you got your running globes on.
What?
You know, the reds and the greens. Somebody sees the green, they're on your left, and said they see the red, they're on their right. Like, you're running globes, the lights.
No, that's standard boat protocol. Of course I got those.
Oh, okay. Well, then they definitely see us. Yep. I'm for a spot of trouble.
What are we doing? Are we gonna brace, or are we gonna like you want me to go in the rocks?
Well,
what do we got going on here?
Edifice hasn't jumped off yet, so we could still make a break for it.
He almost did.
Yeah, I know. We flashback from this flashback to a few different battles where we've had to pick up Edifice afterwards because he's just floating in space when he jumps and it was too far away. You need to learn how to shoot. And then a montage of like standing in front of the cannon, okay, finally being behind it, and then learning how to do it. Yeah. I mean, Edifice seems to be acting like he's going for it. Carmelo looks like Edifice is trying to get things shaken. Guess I'll go give him a hand. I think
beautiful. So I will start the action tracker here then.
I was gonna say, Willie, can you evasive, do the maneuvers, and we'll try and shoot him down, but don't let him get too close if you can, kind of thing.
Oh boy, here we go.
Or else Edifice might jump, and that will really limit our options.
Could I use proficiency as modifier? That's a 3.
Like
strength,
like a plus, or
right, like to fire the weapon.
Yeah, to fire the weapon.
Agility or finesse really feels like the.
I'm just gonna have you use your normal weapon attack.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, that's gonna make it easier for everybody here, so I don't have to worry about.
Oh yeah, that's what we did on the big fight. Yeah.
I am gonna kick off our action tracker here by spending some of that fear I got from you guys. So that juicy fear.
Oh.
So, first of all, this little ship that just has a single goblin on it is gonna get like right up behind you guys, and start like right up on the ship over here, like really closing in.
No.
Let's see here.
The ships are definitely piloted, right? Like they don't look like they're.
Yeah, they're definitely being piloted. Yeah,
they're not like autonomous skulls that after the goblins go, they're still going to be okay.
Yep. No, they're definitely like because you could make anything a Spelljammer just by hooking up a Spelljammer helm to it. So these are clearly just giant like skulls that have just been reworked into ships. And I wanted to have goblins riding skulls, and I already had the skull available, so we're going.
Nice. Flashback to we're all really sad and drinking and doing other things. I miss Maple. You know, I wonder if we made a really big helm and we put a smaller helm on it. Could we make a Spelljammer?
Just
You know the rules. Anything.
anything, yeah, just whatever works.
We all know the story of Hallister who tried to put a Spelljammer helm on a planet. And what happened to that one? Yeah. All right, sorry, I'm detouring here. They moved. We got one up our butts.
Yes, they are. Yes, I'm trying to. Come on, I'm trying to just
On my
move the
map, ship
goblins.
left- Oh, okay, they're there.
There we go. All right.
Thought they weren't buckled in or something.
Oh, great, they're floating. Yeah.
Beautiful.
Yeah.
All right. So they all come closing in very quickly. Edifice, if you want to try to get a shot on while they're approaching, go ahead and
13 with hope.
spend that action and let's move it.
13 with hope.
Yeah, that is going to hit. Go ahead and roll me some damage against one of these skill ships here.
What can I make it? You want to just make it up? I'm gonna go with 8d12.
Yep, whatever your damage is for your.
Oh,
your-
okay.
what-
Use your 3 or 4D, whatever. Yeah.
3d10
Yep.
plus 7. All right. So wait, plus hold on, plus
Whatever's in Demiplane should be right.
so the
Yeah,
3d10
whatever your-
plus 7.
Whatever your primary
Yeah.
is, yep, whatever that damage, yeah.
I thought I got to add my something to something. Yeah, 23.
I think it already adds it in. I think that's why you. Yeah.
Beautiful. All right, you get a shot off on this ship, and you see like the front nasal cavity of it, just kind of explode apart. The main part of the ship is still coming with these two goblins riding on top of it, but they do kind of shake around a bit as the ship kind of wildly careens towards you guys.
Yes.
What else?
I will lean out of the cabin and, do the thing where you go out the door of a moving car or something and aim back, and shoot at this goblin that's behind us.
Oh,
with
love it.
my revolver. That's +3 finesse roll. Hey, a 6 and a 6. Woo!
Yeah. Got him.
It's tiny,
Nice.
but they're there. Cool. So that's gonna be 46 plus 6, and also what's 46? 24, 30 damage.
Yeah.
'Cause on a crit, you do the full damage. Yeah. So I'll at least roll the 46 because I want to. 5, 4, 6, 6. 21 plus 6. 27 plus 30. 57 physical damage.
Holy shit. Damn it,
To
we
this
should have aimed at the ship.
I know. Should have the big one.
You just blasted the fuck out of this thing.
Oh my god!
Oh.
Yeah. What does it look like when you
Okay.
absolutely kill this goblin that's driving the skull towards you
He
guys?
boards all confidently and then
I feel like the skull just comes it comes barreling in and he kind of leaps off the front of it. And however momentum works here, I just nail him straight in the chest. And as a result, the force of the round, because I'm using a pretty large revolver, is so great that it halts him, but both ships keep moving. And so the back skull ship just
yeah.
turns him into paste.
Yeah.
And then it tumbles away. Yeah.
Beautiful.
Oh, and I get a hope. Woo! Yeah.
And you get a hope. Yeah.
Forgot about
All
that.
right.
Yeah.
Here's what happens: that goblin tries to jump off the
And
the
then
ship.
I'm gonna stay here so I can protect Willie. Here. Yeah.
Beautiful. You absolutely blast the fuck out of him, but his weird little Spelljammer scooter thing kind of careens into the back of the ship, without a rider now, just kind of it kind of like crashes into the like the engine of the ship, and then kind of like bounces off and goes like wildly flying, bouncing off the ship. You do hear like a whine from the engine. You see it starting to billow out. Pretty gnarly black smoke from behind you guys. Like it was black before because it is a steamship, but it is definitely look healthy now.
Uh-oh. Space EPA is going to be all over us now.
Yeah. All right, Willie's going to keep piloting here. Let's see here. I'm going to spend.
I think I'll just mention all this up.
Yeah.
I'll try and take care of it.
All right. Well, this guy's bouncing off here. I'm going to do this real quick because I got a couple little more shits to spend. Can I? Okay, no.
Yeah. Nest covers Tinker, so I feel like I might be okay at fixing.
There we go.
Yeah.
All right, this smaller ship with 3 goblins on it's gonna kind of like pull up alongside you guys, and these goblins look ready to jump aboard and start fucking shit up.
Shoot.
I'm trying. Shout back.
Edifice fires.
All right, what do?
Yeah, keep cannon.
Yeah.
Ooh.
Oh, nice hope.
With hope.
Nice. Yeah, that one's definitely going to hit. All right, roll me that damage.
Boo. Eager. Need more. More damage. Maxed out on hope again.
Nice.
I don't have many
Dang.
hope things.
Experiences. I was
Oh,
forgetting
wait, no,
about them.
Let me do it. Let me do it right now.
And
When
to
I
help.
make a successful melee. Oh, a melee attack. Never mind. And we're back.
Well, you're using your weapon, so whatever.
Yeah, go ahead and
Depends
like,
if
let's
he's
not
letting you. Yeah.
like look, dude, it's Calvin Ball. Like spend the shit, do the shit,
Me sure.
do cool shit up.
Spend a hope to make them temporarily vulnerable
Hey.
and add 1d6.
Oh, love it.
Oops.
It has never come up, but I can do extra damage to something.
6, 1d6. So just 1d. So 5. Yeah, there we go.
Okay, beautiful.
I'm gonna do that every turn because I have too much hope.
Yeah. So that was 18 damage plus the 5, right?
Yeah.
Beautiful.
And
Do you have an
vulnerable
idea
is
of how
advantage against them? Sorry.
Yep, you have advantage against them. Well, at least I'm pretty sure.
Nice.
Yeah. What do you have an idea of what this looks like when they become vulnerable? Otherwise, I've got something that might kind of apply here.
Yeah, the ship, right?
Yeah.
Let's just say I like. I mean, for thematic, like I hit like a certain like a power cord or something, like a power the power source. The what am I trying to say? The battery.
Sinew.
Oh, I love it.
The hell.
Yeah, you're just like swooping that gum and you're just aiming like center mass.
Right.
And actually see like the these are like giant skulls. You see like the different like plates and things start to like separate apart, and these goblins kind of like look at each other like, whoa. And it kind of begins to stall and kind of like drifts to you guys, kind of like at the same speed it was going here. But it looks like with that, it's going to be vulnerable for a second, but it's going to be kind of like hurtling towards the front of your ship here.
I'm ready.
All right. Willie is gonna. I imagine like he's just kind of like holding on for dear life at this point, trying to steer the ship and keep it steady here. So if there's anything you want him to try to do, let me know and we'll roll for it. Otherwise,
We're a bigger ship. I feel like I maybe try and like sideswipe one of the smaller ones, but
Ooh, nice.
that could go badly. I don't know. Yeah. I have an idea with the group that's right here. There's 3 right there. Yeah.
yeah, there's 3 right there.
Am I very close if I move like here, like within the context of? Like
I would say yeah, like
Okay.
yeah, like you're very close. Like they look like they're like so the one of them is like driving the ship presently, and the other 2 look like they're about to like jump on board and start fucking you guys up. So I would say they're very close. You can see the
All right.
whites of their eyes, like
Yeah. Cool. I will grab a grenade because I've used this before, and I'm gonna use it's Rain of Blades as the spell. I'm gonna spend 2 hope and make a spellcast roll, which is still finesse, so it's still a +3. So
Beautiful.
don't mess this up. That's an 8 and an 8 on the hope and a 6 on the fear. So 14 plus 3, 17 with hope.
Okay, and they've got to save against that here, right?
Well, I don't think so. I think
or
it's
is it
just
rolled out? Oh, that's just a straight damage
against
roll, isn't it?
their difficulty, DR,
Yeah.
whatever it is. Yeah.
Yep,
So-
yep. In that case, yeah, that totally hits.
Sweet. They each take 4d8 magic damage. I don't.
Oh,
Do I even have 4d8s? No, I don't have 4d8s. Okay, I'll just roll it. All right. Whoa! Nice.
Yeah!
20 magic damage. It's just a regular old, concussive grenade. Shrapnel flying everywhere in the midst of the 3 there, as I just kind of bounce it into the skull. Yeah.
Excellent. I love it. Let's see here.
Worth it.
All right, yeah, you throw this grenade on top of this ship, and the goblins immediately kind of like, whoa, and kind of like dive for cover, and it just kind of like blows up and sends the shrapnel every which way. They look pretty messed up from that. They're not like outright dead, but it definitely like they've got like cuts and bruises. You can see they're like bleeding from several places. They look pretty severely pissed.
And within the, as I guess as the noise fades, yeah, take that. Why are you even out here anyway? Bait a question out there to see if they even like respond or say anything, or if they're just unintelligible. Yeah. That's what you get trying to take down Willie's steamship.
Yeah. You see the driver of that skull just kind of like look back at the other 2, and he goes, "Kill them! Get the cargo!" And they leap down from the ship, all bloody and icky. They're going to give you some swipey swipes, Carmelo.
All right. I did roll with hope, so is it still us, or is it no? Or can you use fear to take control? Yeah.
Well, I can spend fear to you get an action.
Okay, yeah. Okay, got it. Yeah.
So, yeah.
With like the tokens and everything, yeah. I'm just trying to keep it straight.
Yeah. Sorry, I have the it's a lot easier for me to like write down like the fear and the actions and stuff in the little notepad I have handy here. Yeah. Because I try to roll it on Roll20 and it just turns into a fucking mess.
Yeah. Gotcha.
Real bad, real fast. Let's see here.
Cool.
So they're gonna roll a couple of attacks. And shit. I'm totally not stalling for time because some dumbass forgot his dice.
I have a pair so I will use it when relevant here. Yeah.
No, I got it. I just didn't realize I didn't have them on me, so.
Oh.
But I got some handy, so. I know. Thank you.
So just preemptively.
All right, there we go.
There you go. Any 2s, 5s, or 4s.
Okay, let's see here. All right, so the one of them rolled a 7 against your evasion.
Wait. Oh, no, sorry. I have a 13. Woohoo! I'm reading the dagger, and I'm wondering if it's just supposed to be 1d6, or if it's supposed to be all 4.
Oh, okay. The other one did crit here.
Oh, okay. Bye.
Oh, that is gonna be...
Carmelo dies. No.
Whoa. So that's gonna be 16 damage as they like jump off, and like so one of them kind of like distracts you in the front, just kind of like swiping at you kind of off your guard, and the other one just kind of like shanks you real good from behind, while you're standing there. So it'll be 16 physical damage.
Ooh.
I have 4 armor, and even if I reduce it to 8, that's a major, because 8 is my major. Okay, well, I will take 2 HP then, as a major.
Okay.
Oh, well, Carmelo, my parrying dagger, I figured it out. It's actually just he wears, like, pretty thick, he has pretty thick hippo skin. And, so sometimes he can shrug off some blows, but not here.
Yeah.
Hippodermis.
I'm finding a sudden weakness with Daggerheart where we only have 2 players and there's a lot of adversaries. It doesn't leave a lot of a lot of room for actions.
I was gonna say I was wearing Kevlar, but I feel like that kind of like throws away the armor thing. Yeah.
All right, you got something?
Edifice, as he's like, I guess this is cargo here in the center that's blocking our view of each other.
That's all the crates there. Yeah, that's the big old pile of crates.
So you don't see him, but you hear Edifice yell, Carmelo from the other side, "We're going to see if whirlwind works in space, no?" And he starts charging up his gauntlets, and he's going to kind of do a whirlwind attack against the stagnant ship here, if I can get advantage with that. And I'm going to try to send the whole vessel spinning off and flavor it as I'm bashing bashing them, but flavoring it as spinning the ship off. Yeah, if it works.
I love it. Yeah, it's you've got advantage because it's vulnerable. So yeah, go ahead and roll that attack for me.
Come on, 14 with hope.
And
Did you have the D6
plus a D6?
Oh, it rolled the hope twice. It didn't do the right advantage. Yeah.
Let me change that. Let me find the updated one. Sorry, we are back.
Yeah, no worries.
I have the updated one in Wayward Knaves. Keep it a thing.
Yeah, sorry, I don't have the fancy dice macro thing. So
No, I
like 6. Here we go.
I like rolling them real dice.
We had it somewhere. Yeah.
Save changes. See if that works.
You just pasted it. Yeah.
Advantage for. Only 1d12. 1d12.
It does. It added the 1d6.
Okay.
It was a 3 in the final roll. Yeah.
Lame. 11 with hope.
Okay.
Hope back there.
Or 17 if you add the 3 to the original roll.
Yeah, I don't. Whatever.
Yeah.
Well, I'll take the original roll. Like fucking.
You get hope either way. So yeah.
You roll first. So yeah.
I'll spend
I
it
need
too.
to. Okay. Yeah.
So I'll spend hope for the whirlwind attack, and so it'll go against the friend 2, half damage. Yeah, 29. And then so
Radical.
his friend would get half damage, and or the ship, whatever.
I guess. Do you want it to put it towards one of the? Let's see here. So I guess primarily, are you attacking the ship here, or are you?
Yeah, I want to flavor it because he's huge, right? I just wanted him to bitch slap the whole ship basically and spin it and send it spinning, as it's, to kind of down the ship, so it would spin parallel to the.
You want to
yeah,
smash it
Beautiful.
down or something. Yeah.
That works too.
Tell you what, let's do this. All
Perpendicular.
right, so the ship definitely just goes spinning and careening off here, like Team Rocket blasting off again, and it starts hurtling towards the larger ship here.
Yes.
I think I'm gonna make a goblins to see if they get thrown off from the ship here.
Yeah.
I feel like they're not wearing their
They take
safety
damage
devices.
2 from that, right?
Yes. Say what? Half.
They get half of that. Okay.
Yeah, one takes full.
All right,
The rest
yeah.
take half. Yeah.
Yeah, so the one that's like actually like has a hold of the helm is has a death grip on it, and he's like trying to like steer the ship back and like do whatever. The other one there's not really any handlebars on this thing. These ships are not OSHA approved, and he just goes like cartwheeling off into the phlogiston here, just spin. Radical. All right, Carmelo, you got anything you want to do here? Being flanked by a couple goblins.
Yeah, I mean, I've got 2 hopes, so I'm gonna rain up blades again. And so that brings me to 0. And I'm gonna make another spellcast roll for that. As I throw another grenade up, and then like kind of hit the deck, hoping it rains down on them. That's
Love
a
it.
4 on the hope and an 11 on the fear, 15 plus 3. So 18 with fear. So I
Beautiful.
think
Nice.
18 gets me good. Or does good.
Yeah, that's definitely good.
4d8. Okay. 19 magic damage to all 3 again. Yeah.
All 3 again. Okay. Shit. Yeah. What?
Yeah.
Love it.
It's magic, so they're magically imbued grenades. So they essentially have a
Love it.
not like friend or foe, but yeah, they're like specifically cone targeted. Yeah.
Yeah. So,
Away from me, like I'm
So
attuned to it where it won't hurt me.
so it's probably designed to like spread like out and up and not down. So you throw it up and then duck and then. Yeah, I love it.
Like a bouncing Betty.
Yeah. What does it look like when you take out these 3 goblins with your explodey bit?
Well, tried to give you a warning shot, ish, and then like I say, hit the deck, toss it up above my head, and then it like spins and fans out, and shrapnel goes everywhere, and it just tears them further apart.
Yeah.
And then the one on the ship, I'd imagine it just starts to kind of float away a little bit, and I'll look back up over the railing, and see that there's just the big ship left, and probably shout, "Willie, let's get away from that one if you can.
Beautiful.
Don't like this angle."
So yeah, you
The dangle.
blast these goblins to bits here, and even the one like that's kind of like steering the other cruiser there, like tries to like shield himself, and then immediately he's just kind of like with the explosion, he's like forced off the edge of the thing. I'm not able to hold on because he is absolutely dead. However, that ship without a rider here, and it comes like kind of like almost like crashing into one of the turbines, helping to propel this ship. I want someone to make a reaction roll for Willie for me. Let me just see. I think that's gonna be a quick reflexes thing here. We're gonna go with finesse, and we'll say Willie's got a we'll call it a +2 to finesse here. So we want to roll me that. See how he does.
There you
15,
go.
Willie.
15 with that's a 17 with those +2.
Oh, my
Unless you already had it. Oh, okay. That's
It
15.
should have.
Yeah, that's 15.
Ooh,
With fear.
All right, 17 with fear. Okay. Oh, I love this. Okay, so you tell Willie to hit it because all of a sudden the ship is like just kind of like drifting towards you guys even closer. He's able to kind of like quickly like grab the wheel, and the ship like bounces off the hull without missing one of the turbines. So we're all good there. But while he's trying to do these like evasive maneuvers, all of a sudden this larger ship kind of like gains ground on you guys. Let's see here. We're just gonna move these off to the side here for a minute so I can haul these big boys in. All right, yeah, you see that like thick black plume of smoke coming out of it as it just kind of like, and it's not coming like level with your ship. It's kind of like coming from like above,
Mhm.
like the shadow of this like very large skull thing move in towards you guys here.
Okay.
We'll see. There we go. Perfect.
Edifice.
And that here, what do?
Going to go in for uppercut. We're going to uppercut the whole ship.
He's gonna uppercut the whole shit. I love it. Okay, so you're just gonna like run over there and try to like leap up real quick and just give this thing a smash.
Just like the opposite of the first Avengers, where he smashes the flying bad guy thing, the bus. It's
Oh yeah,
uppercut instead.
I'm always angry.
I'm always angry.
Yeah. Yeah. Roll me. Roll me an agility check to kind of like get like just like fucking leap up there like nobody's business.
Oh, so how far is it up?
It's probably like you could probably definitely like leap up there, especially with how like, you know, weird gravity is on the ship. But I want to see like, yeah, let's
My bad.
let's
I thought it was
propel-
like closer.
No, it's kind of like it's a ways. Like I think it'd be an impressive leap. I don't think it'd be like out of the possibility.
Right. So my
for-
bad. I wasn't trying to get off the ship. I was trying to use the ship as my to ground me. So if it's not close enough, then he wouldn't try that. I misread it.
Okay.
I thought he was close enough to do that.
Yeah, it's hard to show things in like 3 dimensions here.
Yeah.
Yeah, the flavor of like just trying to like leap up and
So he
like,
wouldn't have done that. So if it's too far, he wouldn't have left his post. I think he would start shooting the cannon.
Okay, so he's gonna like swivel that gun around. Okay, that works too. Yeah. Yeah, go ahead. No other shot with the gun.
It's regular.
Do it.
Shoot.
More fear.
Boo. 11 with fear.
11 with
Boo.
feet. Let's see here. 11's not quite gonna do it. All right, we're gonna do this though. All right, I'm gonna do it this way because I think that's gonna be easier.
Edifice, I told you need to reload first.
Could I mark a stress to give advantage? Could we do that?
I think like give yourself advantage.
Reckless. You may always mark a stress to take advantage on an attack roll against a target.
I think you have to do it beforehand.
Probably. I forgot
Yeah.
about it. It doesn't say that.
Well, now you remember you have it. So.
No.
I've already started trying to move shit around, so we'll.
It doesn't say though.
The ghost of
Right.
Maple in your mind.
It goes to make up your mind. All right. Okay, so spend that fear here, and here's what happens. You swivel the gun around to shoot at this ship, and it just kind of like kind of ricochets off the hull. Like it just kind of managed to hit like part of the skull just right, that it kind of like slides around it instead of like hitting it directly. And the skull actually like kind of like looms forward. You see the shadow kind of like pass over the ship, and all of a sudden 3 of these goblins just kind of like jump down onto the ship behind you guys, ready to make some mischief. That spends everything I got presently. What do, guys?
Well, question first. Does it seem like we have like slowed noticeably now that 2 of the engines are pretty messed up over here? Or are they that bad? I know at least one of them.
So the turbines are okay. It's just the main engine on the back of the thing has been like whining and kind of like chugging black smoke. It doesn't seem like it's affecting you guys too much at the moment. Like it may seem like the vessel's like a little bit sluggish, but it doesn't seem like presently it's causing too many more problems.
Got it. Okay.
Or in game speak, I have enough fear to work with to start a clock on that bad boy yet to make things worse. So we'll see how that goes.
It could be a problem, but at the moment,
it is not a problem, but could be a potential problem at some point.
Got it.
Guys, I'm gonna go unstoppable and attack.
Oh, nice. Guardians
There
of
we go.
Fun.
Yeah. Fuck yeah.
Zatawa. Yeah, you're up there. I feel like you do your thing. I'll make my way up in a second.
So, and I'm going to mark a stress to take advantage on the attack as I come into whirlwind these beaches.
Fantastic.
So, unstoppable, I start with a 1. And then every time I hit, I increase it. Okay, I only need 1. Okay, here we go. So on the first attack, if I hit, it's like 1. All right, so advantage. Here we go, beaches. 28 with fear.
Oh shit! Yeah.
It was a high roll.
He positions himself in the center and all around for. Come on. Nope, that's not gonna do it. 3, 8, 10 plus 7. And then it'd be plus 1 for now. So it hits. It's 25, and then I increase this to 2. So 25 for one of them, and then half damage for the other 2.
Okay, so 25 for 1. Right, and then half.
Did that down any of them?
I didn't down any of them, but they are looking.
I'm going to spend a hope to brings me down to 3 to do the forceful push on the one that took the most damage.
Okay.
To make it vulnerable and add a d6.
Beautiful.
So 28 total for that one.
Fucking.
Well, is that? Am I reading that? I read on success with hope. Blah blah blah. Not like spend hope,
1d6.
but when you roll a success with hope.
Oh, okay. You make a successful melee.
Is that? Yeah.
Oh, sorry. So minus the 3.
Okay, so the 25 then. Okay.
Yeah. But you have a shit ton of hope, don't you?
3 now.
Okay.
All right, beautiful. Give me 1 second here. All right. So yeah, this dude looks particularly fucked up. I assume this is the main guy you were kind of going after there. And the other 2 look like they're pretty bad, hurt pretty badly from your attack. Let's see here. I'm gonna go ahead and spend that fear. Spend some actions. What do I got? That's gonna give me that much. Okay. All right. Let's see, Edifice. One more goblin is going to jump down and join his buddy here on the deck, and they're gonna kind of surround you and start doing some attacks here. I think I got 3 to play with. So let me see.
All I see is fear and dead goblins.
Fear and dead goblins.
Like I've never used any of the rogue class features.
Increase armor.
Is a a 13, a 3, and another 13.
The 13's hit.
Okay. So that's going to be 18 physical damage altogether. And then if you've got resistance and stuff from your stuff, you'd have it from there, have you?
Nice.
So 9 would be a minor, but I will mark a armor slot to decrease it by. Is it a roll a d6? How does it work?
You just. It's,
No,
is your
you
armor
just
stick-
mark it down the.
Oh, so I don't take damage. So they.
Yeah.
They.
And I think your proficiency adds to your armor too, so your armor is really
Yes.
higher while you're unstoppable.
It's
Just remember from grit.
11
Yeah.
right now. Yeah, it's high.
Nice. Guardian Life.
Yep.
Nice. Beautiful. Yeah, you only have to roll the d6 when you're doing the Tavas stuff. But yeah, these goblins kind of like swarm in all around you and just kind of... And you're able to fend off a couple of them, but a couple of them get a...
You know what? I just thought of
good
something.
swing at you.
I want to flavor it as Oedipus is doing kind of like the Russian dances that they like, the very elaborate like big gestures, but it's obviously like boxing themed or boxing heavy
Martial arts.
centered. Yeah. So we're gonna flavor them missing him as he's just like in the zone. He's doing his dance. He's doing like a song, and they just don't know. They're like coming in for a punch, and they get hit. They don't know the song yet. So anyway, but yeah, that's cool. And he just continues that.
Beautiful.
So
Nice.
What do, gentlemen?
Yeah.
I would like to take an action. I am gonna come in here. How far can I get? I want to cross like behind Willie, and try and come out the other side of the.
I imagine you'll probably get to the to kind of like this other turbine here.
Oh yeah. Okay. Well, that's funny. So I'm going to use. I'm going to do two things. I'm going to use my rogue feature to hide, which you can. Anytime you're out of sight from all foes, you can always mark a stress to hide. So I will do that. But then also, I'm a space hippo, so if I roll a 1... If I roll a 6, I don't mark the stress. Okay, so I still mark the stress.
Okay.
But I am hidden, and then I am going to then become unhidden and attack with advantage. Against... I want to target the driver of the skull, or the pilot of the skull.
Yeah.
And then I'm gonna do... Well, before I... No, never mind. I want to use my my shady contact feature, but I haven't quite figured out how that would work way out here. Let's see.
Yeah. What's the shady contact feature again?
Once per session, you can briefly call forth the shady contact. During the battle, it was when I talked to the guy on the phone, and I was like, "I have dirt on you. Like, give me." And I used the like +3 to my die result option.
Yeah.
I want to use the deal damage one here. So like next time I shoot, I think maybe I just maybe they're not like physically here, but I kind of flash back to when we were in port and I met with I don't know. I'm not maybe not have a name right now, but I topped up on supplies and picked up some special rounds. And I load up one of those into my revolver.
What I kind of envision here is like you like take you kind of like squint at the ship a little bit, and you kind of like take a bead on this goblin who's piloting this thing, and that's when you kind of realize like who this goblin is. This is Grizzlefang, one of the goblin pirates who's like a notorious for like just kind of like hijacking ships, and they never are heard from again. You kind of get the sense that he is like completely after your cargo for some reason. Presumably knowing that he knows it's valuable. But you kind of know, like you've maybe like heard or like done battles with like Grizzlefang before, so you kind of have like some idea of like how he's like armored up and stuff. And you're like, oh, he's got a chink in his armor right beneath the breast there.
He took an injury, to his head, and he's still got the scar from it and the piece of shrapnel sticking out or something.
Love it. Yeah.
Cool. All right, so I'm gonna roll here with. I'm going to take advantage from being hidden by popping out the side of the cabin here. And that's a 1 on the hope, but a 6 on the d6, and a 9 on the fear. So that gives me 16 plus 3, 19 with fear.
Nice.
With my revolver.
Fear. Excellent.
And that's Hope maybe it hits.
That's was that 19 with fear?
Yes.
Yeah, that'll definitely hit.
Okay, so that's 46 from the revolver, 2d8 from I know a guy, and then plus 6. 27
Nice.
damage, and this bullet, the special round I loaded up here, it's like a white phosphorus one. Like I shoot, and he has a fear of fire, so that really it works well here. So fire up in there, and then he just face filled with flames and takes 27 damage, whatever that does here.
Nice. Yeah, let's see. What
Really
this
don't
thing
want them
is.
either getting away or maybe dropping off more reinforcements.
Oof. All right. Yeah, 27. That is.
Do we need to know if it's a minor or major? I feel like that's like up to the DM. I don't know. I haven't read like any of the DMing stuff for Daggerheart, so.
Yeah, I've read. Sorry, what was the question again? I was looking up a different.
Like if it's a minor or major or a severe, hit, like
yeah,
kind of like knowing if somebody resists something, like how much you actually
gotcha.
hit them. Yeah.
So I would say this is a severe here.
Oh, shit. All right.
It's actually, yeah. So apparently, if it's a severe, it's like a -3 to his hit points. So it definitely fucks him up a bit here. If it looks like it's double your severe damage, it's -4 HP.
Yeah.
And
that's like as much as you can go.
And that's as much as you can go, yeah. So it's not quite. It is like you definitely like hit this guy like really good. Like he is just focused on like driving this the Spelljammer skull, and he's like about to turn it around here. And you get him like right in the side, and he's just like. Rrr!
What'd you call him, Grizzlefang?
I call him Grizzlefang, yeah.
Yeah. Grizzlefang, you bastard. You don't get no cargo. Lily, they're after cargo, by the way. I kind of lean over around enough to glance at Edifice and see that he's just fine. And stay in the cabin with Willie here.
So, let's see. I'm going to spend that fear here real quick. So after you shoot him, he just kind of like snarls, "Get the guards!" And he kind of like starts like twisting the ship around here, kind of like lowering it down. And one of these other goblins jumps off the back of the ship here. Two of them start for crates, picking up like random boxes.
No.
And
no.
is going to give Edifice another stabby stab, since he's standing right there conveniently with his stabbiness. Let's say, ooh, that's a 12. That's not gonna do it, right?
That's minor.
Okay, that's.
Sorry, 12. Sorry, to hit. Yeah, 12 hits.
Okay, 12 hits. All right. Sorry, I forget evasions are lower.
Yeah.
We're in Daggerheart.
I just happened to be looking at the 13 major when you said that. I was like, no, you're good. It's under 13. I'm like, oh yeah, that's wrong.
Yep.
Wrong numbers.
Okay. All right. That's gonna be 7 damage on this one.
Nice. So yeah, same boat. Minor. So.
Yep.
What's your minor?
Yeah. So it's
4.
Oh jeez. Okay.
So yeah, just a scratch.
I'll mark an armor slot. Boom. Thank you. In the dance.
Yeah,
the dance continues.
Your armor and
it's I've marked 2 out of 11.
11?
Yeah.
Wow.
I know, I'm kind of realizing like some of the level up choices, like I increased my severe threshold. Like, really, did I need to do that for any reason?
It's 8 + 3, so when I hit 3, I'm just gonna clear these and then just focus on what's there.
Yeah.
Beautiful. All right. I have cleared my board here, so feel free to move, gentlemen.
No, I must bash. Put it down. Put it down.
Okay.
So, definitely mark another stress to get advantage. I forgot to mark that earlier. I think should be 2 now. And to gain advantage on the attack, let's do this. Yeah.
Hey,
oh,
nice
shit,
crit.
Woo!
Yep.
Oh
Good
shit!
night.
Yeah.
Second, third crit this session.
Woo!
Fourth, if you count the one against me.
I take the hope. I clear the stress. Cool. Yeah, and then he does the and then I move this up, so it'll be the damage will be blah 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 plus 2, and then I bump this up to a 3 after that. So
Nice.
3d10 plus 7 plus 2. Let's go.
Plus 37 or 39?
Right.
Yeah.
Oh shit!
Jesus.
All right.
A
What
lot.
does it look like when you absolutely just fucking kill a goblin?
So I mean, I imagine it would take, because my reach is extended because of giant feature.
Yeah.
So treat any weapon, ability, or spell in melee as very close. So that gets everybody, I think, everybody who's on the ship. So this guy, this
Oh,
guy,
shit,
this
okay.
guy, this guy. It's all in the
Yeah.
dance.
Oh, it's just the dice.
And they
by
all
the way.
take.
Yeah.
And they all take the 29, or is that?
That's the normal damage, and then that's before the crit. So whatever crit is,
It should be 59. Yeah,
59
because it's the max of the dice. Yeah.
Yeah.
I had to look it up because I didn't realize. I did it wrong earlier.
Wait, is it 59 to all four of these goblins?
Yeah.
Here?
And then
Oh shit!
or it would be 59 to one of them, and then the others would
Okay,
take
59
half.
to the one holding the crate.
Yeah.
Okay, there we go. I mean, it's still a lot. Like, holy shit! All right. Here.
Both touch great. It's funny.
Oh, fuck. Okay. Let's see here. Shit, that's still like fuck. That's so much damage. I love it. Well, this dude is absolutely fucked. So if you want to tell me, what that dude looks like when he dies, I'm gonna figure out what's going on with the other guys here.
I imagine it as Edifice hitting the groove, man. He's like the first round of the dance, he was just kind of trying to protect the crates and just defend the ship, but now he's like, oh, my sister used to dance, I miss my sister, and he's like getting emotional. He grew up practicing the dance, so he's just like through the tears, just going through the motions. But even just doing that is just, that's what the damage is. He's not even fully consciously bashing these guys.
All right. Yeah. Shit. You like take out, so with the strike, like you take out that goblin's right in front of you. You also managed to like take out the goblin that you'd hit like really badly before.
Yes.
And the other three are just like, what the fuck? As you bash them mercilessly, and it looks like they kind of like start to panic a little bit. Carmelo, you got another thing you wanna do here?
Yeah. I mean, I want to shoot the pilot again, because if they have nowhere to take the cargo, they've got nowhere to go.
Love it.
I don't think I have any. I will shout around the corner and use my inspirational words to give. Well, it gives you an action on the tracker, so just heads up there. But
Okay. Take it.
Edifice, take a, I don't know, clear stress or gain a hope, whichever one you need more, or heal a hit point. But yeah, I'll shout. Make sure none of that cargo gets on that ship. I'm gonna try and take out the captain, and then I will go back out of view of everyone else again, and use another stress to hide, and then come back around the corner and. Oh man, I feel like a real rogue now. Except I can't do this indefinitely. D6 for stress.
Mm-hmm.
Roll a 6. Oh, okay. I still take it. Alright, and then
I feel like mechanically that should be like more like, I don't know, it feels weird to be like, oh yeah, I'm gonna hide and then I'm gonna like not hide and then I'm gonna give myself advantage.
yeah.
They like just clear a stress, give yourself a stress and get advantage for
Right.
free.
It's basically the same thing. I mean, we could even say that like a steady take a deep breath, like enemy at the gates or something, and then just pop out and be ready.
I absolutely love the flavor, but it is.
Yeah.
It's just like a really roundabout way of doing things.
It's just taking 3 seconds to be like, "You're a winner. You're a winner. You're a winner."
Yep.
Roll that damage.
That's it. It's self affirmations.
Yeah.
Okay, that's not a great roll. Four on the hope. Or I'm sorry, 3 on the hope, 4 on the fear, and 6 on the advantage dice. So that's a 13 plus a 3, 16. 16 to try and hit the captain.
Yeah.
Or the grizzle.
Yeah, 16 definitely hits. Grizzle Fang. Might be Grizzle Headless, depending on how this shot goes. Holy fuck.
6. We do this. 25 damage. Oh shit! And I can do it. No, I don't have any hope. I could sneak attack and I could spend hope to like add a d6 for every hope I spend, but it doesn't. I don't have any. 25 damage.
Okay, so that is another. Yeah, you kind of like shoot him in the back, and you just hear like a gasp out of it, like a. It's not even like an intake; it's just like a. And you kind of like slump forward in the Spelljammer here. He is not looking particularly great. It does seem like he's still like moving around and stuff though, but he is definitely like super fucked up.
And I rolled with fear, so.
Oh, that was with fear. Okay, cool.
Yeah.
In that case, let's do some shit real quick. All right. Let's do this. I'm gonna spend that fear.
And you had an extra action from.
Yep, I got that.
Inspirational words. Cool.
Yep, so I got the inspirational words, and I got the other thing, and I can spend a fear. Okay, let's do this. All right. One of the goblins, like seeing Edifice just like fuck up his buddies, just grabs a crate and then just like jumps back onto the now lowered Spelljammer shit here. So he's like holding the box and just like leaps onto the ship that's now like pulled up next to you guys.
Oh hell no.
The other goblins. Let's see here. Against their better judgment, they're gonna kind of rush over to Edifice here and give him a big ol' attack, and one of them's gonna shoot at him with a some sort of like goblin rifle thing. So let's see what we got.
Painted red stick, but they believe really hard, so it fires.
Actually, he's got a rifle, so you're not hidden anymore, right, Carmelo? Like after the
No, I'm
Okay. So
I try to be in cover, but I'd probably be exposed somehow. Yeah.
Shippy business. Okay. All right. I got a. Let's see here. How's a 15 do against you?
Yep. I have 13 evasion, so.
13 evasion. All right, and then I got a 9 and a 16 versus Edifice.
Both hit.
Both hit. Okay. Ooh, that's poopy. That is a 15 damage from the 2 goblins on you, Edifice.
15? Sorry.
And that is a 7 with the on the one that's still standing on top of the ship there on you, Carmelo.
Okay.
The one goblin has like a long almost like musket looking rifle, and he just kind of like levels it at you and like pulls off like a quick shot in your direction. And the other 2 goblins just kind of like try to like they're backpedaling a little bit, but they're trying to distract Edifice and attack him here.
Was that an 11? Is that what you said?
Yep, that was 11 damage.
Cool. I will spend 1 armor to reduce it to 7.
Sorry, that was it was 7 damage on you. My bad.
Oh,
and it
okay.
was
15.
Shoot. Let's see here.
All right, that's already a minor, so I will.
An 11. It was
Okay.
What was that?
I'll spend 2 armor to reduce it to nothing.
Okay.
Nice.
But I am eating 2 armor, so part of my surcoat that I always wear is shot off. Yeah.
There we go. Sorry, Edifice, that was a 15 on you.
Yeah, that's what. And just one.
Yep.
Okay.
That was both of them. Yep, all together that was.
Yeah. So he'll burn 2 armor slots to bring that back down to nothing.
Beautiful.
Now I'm down to 8 armor slots.
Excellent.
7.
Yeah, and I have once again spent all my shit, so it's all on you guys.
You want to go?
You want to shoot? I'm gonna.
I feel like I'm just gonna try and shoot Captain again. So right. Yeah.
I'm in pursuit of box thief.
But I will shout out and say Well, I don't think you could help me shoot the captain. I know you can spend hope to help, but right. I'm not sure how you could. Yeah.
If he can.
I mean,
if the little goblin just hopped on the ship, I'm assuming it's pretty low.
Yeah, so he's so it was kind of above you guys when they were dropping down, and now Grizzlefang has pulled it level with you guys.
That's perfect.
Camera there, so now jump across.
I came over, skids around, and
I wouldn't even make you roll for it. I think that's a pretty easy leap for you, especially given some of your.
Well, I was actually just going to try to hit everything and make just the ship one of my targets. I think the main target, and then its allies, everybody very close. So, however I can potentially hit everybody here if it's one big crazy motion.
I think if you kind of jumped. Can I grab your token here? Where are you?
He's under the
cannonball.
Yeah.
You would have to move the ship to the map layer or something.
Yeah, I might have to do that. Let's do that. Boop. There we go. Grab edifice. All right. If you move right about there, I think you could hit just about everybody with.
Yeah. And we'll flavor it as he starts. It's the whole dance is ongoing, and it's all kind of one motion as he makes his way across here, making the everything. So, what if you'll let me make the ship the main target so that's where most of the damage can go, and then everybody else takes half? That's cool. But otherwise, I can take
Yeah, that works.
Looking over to Willie.
Right.
Man, I can't wait to salvage that ship. It looks like it's got some great loot on it.
I just cleared my stress, but I'm going to take another stress to get advantage on this mission.
Beautiful.
Charges up his gauntlets as he trudges forward for advantage here. +4. Come on. For 18 with fear.
Nice.
18 with fear. Yeah, that'll do it against the ship.
We basically both have a feature that spends stress to gain advantage.
It's great.
on the thing. Yeah.
I love it.
On it.
And then when you create it, clears, and it's we're right back. Go boom, 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 boom. +7, +3 now. It's on the thing.
Ooh.
Yeah. 35. Demo.
Shit. So it's 35 against the ship, and then half for everybody else, right?
Yes. And then I wonder if this will spend a hope to push. Does it have to be the thing I attacked, or does anything work there? I don't know. It's the target, push the target.
Let's see here.
If that works for the ship itself or something, I'll push anybody I can to.
Yeah, I think that would definitely apply to the ship there. That was that was with right that attack roll.
Yeah. So I hit. So I'm gonna burn a hope, and then this is now vulnerable.
Yeah. Well, it's a success with hope, right? And that was a
success. That's for the damage.
Yep. Oh, okay, gotcha.
You push the target out of melee range and spend a hope to make them temporarily vulnerable. Yeah.
Yeah, so they could definitely be the ship would definitely be vulnerable there.
So we'll do it again. Like I bash it so hard that it like if it was
Yeah.
electronics, it would just like short out for a second.
18. Oh, that is
Sparks start coming out of panels.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But it's all bone, so it's real weird.
And that's what's the range of that? Is that very close or is that close melee? What's the
For forceful push.
for that? Yeah, or I mean the attack in general. Like, what's the range on it?
Yeah, my gauntlets, because I'm giant, it would be melee, but everything in very close range is
Very
considered-
close. Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah. I think. So you definitely get those 3 in the mirror. Let's see.
Oh, Captain, my captain.
I think you definitely get the captain too. And I think the other guy would just kind of like be on the opposite side of like the ship's railing. So you wouldn't be able to get him, the other guy that's still on board there. But everybody else would definitely take that damage here. And I think, let's see, which ones haven't been hit yet? That one and that one. That dude is definitely dead. The captain is definitely dead. And the box thief and the other dude are pretty fucked up at the moment. You want to tell us what it looks like when you like smash the ship and kill the captain? Frizzlefang.
It looks like there's an eye hole or something on the side, right? Or an ear cavity hole on the side.
Like just a big bad scar. Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, you're talking about the skull. The skull.
The
not
skull
dude.
itself, yeah. So Edifice just in a rage now. He's taking these hits, but they're just bouncing off in his dance. And he's sort of mad blow, and he just kind of gets carried away with it and starts like a bull in a china closet inside the skull, bashing around. So Carmela, like everybody on the ship, just for a second, Edifice disappears, and the ship's like boom, boom, beep, boom, 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 you know, the sound effects. And, yeah, it kind of comes out the other side, or it just starts floating in place like dead. And Edifice snaps out of it like, hey, hello?
All right, I'm going to
I
spend
really want
that.
it. I was gonna say, what imagine go in one ear hole, boop, 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 and then just float out the other side. Yeah.
Radical.
Or a few bodies come floating out the other side.
Yeah. Oh shit.
All right. I'm gonna spend that fear real quick and the action points there. So the goblin still in the ship is gonna like make a break for it and like kind of like I think at this point he would see like shit is going bad, so he's just gonna like forget everything else and like jump aboard this ship here.
Yes.
The other two fists are going to try and shove you off the ship. So let's see. I'm gonna need you to roll me a strength against their strengthy dealio.
It doesn't say advantage. Can't be restrained or vulnerable. It's just a strength save. Flat strength. Come on to the piece. 20 with fear.
Oh shit. Okay. Yeah, one of them rolled an 18. The other one rolled a 2. So yeah, they're just trying to just push you off the skull and back onto your ship as they make a break for things. And yeah, you in your giant form are just towering above these goblins, and you cannot be moved by their weak little pushes.
Yeah. As they
Nice.
are
All right,
pushing, I imagine I'm like,
got something for us? Yeah, you're just like big and huge, and they're just kind of like
Right.
pushing on your knees, like.
or in, yeah. It's like, oh, you're going to be swatted soon.
Yeah.
What were you going to say, though?
Oh, I said, Carmelo, you got something else here?
Oh, Willie, you did the thing. And then I will make my way up closer, and I'm not jumping ship, but there's nobody still on the ship. I will toss you some inspirational words again, because I get 2 per session.
Yeah. And that's two actions.
Stand steady,
right?
try not to break the whole ship. This guy, he likes to take cargo, so he's probably got some good cargo in there that we could take for ourselves. And as I do that, I'm just calmly walking up, and I'll line up on one of the goblins, and I'll say, "Hey, hold him still, Edifice," and I'll give you a hope with my inspirational words and ask you to spend it to help me.
Yes, I do.
Yeah. Okay, cool. So yeah, I'll just shoot at whatever one's closest. That's 11 on the hope die and a 2. No, that's the opposite. A 2 on the hope die and an 11 on the fear die, and then a 5 on the advantage die. So 16 plus 2, 18 plus 3. A 21 I hope hits the goblin.
Does,
but that's
absolutely.
still with fear. I should really not make my fear die the red die, because that is like red this fear. 17 damage.
Yeah.
With the shooting.
Nice. All right. So this is the crate goblin, and you kind of just like shoot him in the back. What's it look like when he goes down?
Well, I imagine I say, hey, keep a hold of him, and Edifice just they clamp an arm on him.
I mean, yeah.
And then he starts to struggle wildly, and then I'll just line up and
There we go.
right into his back.
And blast him. All right. Yeah, so he just kind of like topples over, and the
And one of them jumped up there with cargo, right?
now?
Or a box.
Yep,
Yeah.
yep. So there's currently
Okay.
the one box is
Got it.
kind of here on the thing. Actually, I'm gonna spend that fear right now. We'll do this. So he drops the cargo, and I just kind of like his little goblin arms, and it starts sliding off the back of the ship.
Way to go.
Uh-oh.
Yep.
I had to mention it. Sheet.
Way to go.
All right. Let's see here. Adam, you got something you want to do here?
He's going to bash.
Let's go to Bash. Okay.
Not the
Down
cargo.
Do I need to save the cargo? Is it
I
That is
mean,
totally up to you. Cargo slide
yeah.
off the back. Here.
I might shout, like, oh shit, oh, we should grab that before it goes in the turbine. Yeah.
all right? He will make a Indiana Jones slide to the edge to try and last second just toss it over to Carmelo, or in that direction.
I love it. That sounds
Probably agility.
agility or finesse. I'll let you choose on that one.
Agility. Yay.
All right, yeah, go for it.
Two.
I'll choose finesse to catch if it comes to that. Yeah.
Fuck. 9 with fear. No, it's not gonna do it.
Oh no.
Stick with
I have no way to help. I took Luckbender as part of my ancestry, and I have not had a chance to use it at all because I need 3 hope.
I love it. Okay. So
No.
Start banking some hope.
I slide off the back.
so I imagine like you slide off the you slide towards this thing, and it's like you do like an epic slide, but you like reach your arms out and you like try to like touch the box, and you like just graze it with your fingers and you just gotta give it like a good shove, and it just kind of like pushes this momentum a little bit further, and it just kind of like pulls, and you see it slowly roll into the turbine, and all of a sudden just
Yep.
Do we see what comes out or get any idea of what was in it? Yeah.
You actually just see like a bunch of like white fluff just kind of like explode everywhere as it just got to the turbine, and it like rains down almost like snow.
Was that one of the clouds?
Yeah.
What kind of snow?
A little if you want to
Space Columbia.
if somebody wants to roll me a some sort of like knowledge check to kind of like figure out what that fluff is, I'll take it real quick.
Edifice making
You don't do that
taste
here.
test.
I'm not. Yeah.
Yeah. I will say that turbine also starts smoking because like just their crate just went through it.
Have some more theater for nothing.
It's just like, oh, yeah, thanks some fear. Excellent. Beautiful.
I'm your supplier of fear tonight.
Beautiful.
Me too. I got rolled with hope in like 6 rolls. Yeah. Edifice, I'm gonna start calling you Cloud Chopper after that.
All right. So I would say this isn't terribly difficult to identify. You guys kind of like hold on. This like you see this fluff just kind of like gently like raining down. You have to kind of like grab some out of the air, kind of like look at it, and you actually realize it looks like it's like cotton, just like fluffy white, like actual like cottony cotton. But while you guys are like mesmerized by this this like flying cotton that just kind of like rains down here, and Edifice, you're kind of like on the back of the ship here. All of a sudden, you feel the engine lurch on the skull ship, and the one of the goblins has put the Spelljammer helm on, and they start trying to boogie away, realizing things have gone to shit. Edifice, you just kind of like slide gently off the back, and this the ship here keeps on moving.
Willie, give me all you got. The ship looks kind of jacked up, doesn't it? I mean, after Edifice.
It does look. So it looks. So this ship is a lot bigger than the other one, so it definitely looks like, damaged. But it doesn't look like it can still keep chugging for a while here.
Edifice will rush to the gun if he can. Well, how am I? Am I floating? Free floating?
Yeah, you'd be kind of like free floating, kind of like gently towards the ship. Mm-hmm. I imagine the turbine's kind of like slowly, kind of like, it's still kind of churning with some black smoke, but you could probably like catch the edge of the ship or something and pull yourself aboard here.
Yeah,
okay.
Hopefully I do that.
Yeah, I would look at that before deciding to like try and shoot at the fleeing ship. Yeah. If it matters, I guess I would try and go to the front gun or whatever the biggest one around is to give it a proper shot.
Yeah.
At it. Well, after figuring out that Edifice is not going to become gravel.
Yeah.
All right, and I will. So I'll take a regular shot as they're fleeing here. That's a 9 on the fear and a 4 on the hope, so a 13 plus 3 for a 16.
Definitely hit the ship here.
Whoa, fear.
I don't think I have a range.
19 physical damage.
Beautiful. All right. Before I describe what happened there, Edifice, how about you give me a quick just strength check just to get yourself back aboard the steamship here.
Don't fuck this up.
Is that right?
And that's how.
Come on. Hey, with hope. I'll take the hope. It's not gonna work though.
And Maple, that's how Edifice lost that toe.
Edifice, like, all right. I'll say you're able to you're able to stop yourself from like getting in the turbine, but you're still kind of like you got like your hands like right around the the protective barrier of it, and like if you slip just like a little bit, your fingers are gonna kind of like get in here. So it's definitely not good.
Shoot.
Oh man.
All right, let's do. You gotta get going here, right?
Yeah, I'm supposed to take. Yeah. You got a big.
Yeah. All right, let's do this quick. So, because I got a couple of fear here I can spend now.
Yeah.
So.
Edifice,
Carmelo, you blast this.
Roll
I can't wait for Maple and I's side episode to find Cyber Edifice.
Right. Edifice
man.
All right. Yeah, Carmelo, you blast the skull, and like you managed to like hit it like surprisingly like just right, because all of a sudden it just like explodes apart. Like it shouldn't take it looks like it shouldn't have like blasted apart from a shot like that. But something about what you shot at just mentioned hit it just right. Maybe you caught like a weapons cache or something that just kind of
probably looted some like antimatter or something from someone. You know?
But it
anti-magic.
It definitely blasts apart. And you guys are able to like get Carmelo back on the ship, and it's it's a little worse for you guys able to kind of like get going again. And Willie's able to steer you guys back on track and get you to your destination. So Jetty Prime is a pretty like rough and tumble like junk wharf. There's a lot of like it's a pretty big area. So not only deal with like scrap and things, but there's also like people who make a living there and they live there and what have you. But surely when Willie pulls up, it doesn't seem like it could possibly be the right place. You pull up to the Little Junkers orphanage, and a woman in a habit kind of like comes out and she goes, "Oh, thank you. Is this the delivery we've been expecting?"
Orphans.
Hope so.
It's like fantastic children, come on out! And all of a sudden, just all these like bunch of like little kids just like come running and screaming towards the ship. They're so excited, and pretty soon they're all like on deck, like tearing into the crates and stuff. As they open up these boxes, you realize they're full of like stuffed animals.
Oh my god!
Carmelo throws a tarp over the front of the deck where it's just like goblin blood has seeped into the wood.
Hey kids, hey!
But the
an ear out of the rigging,
She's
Edifice,
like,
you got something on that.
Sorry. Whole arm.
Yeah.
She's like, thank you all so much for protecting this precious cargo. Svarovelt is he's known as a hard man, but really he's a soft sweetheart. He's been sending us deliveries like this every so often. But given his the nature of his dealings, often they become waylaid because they expect his usual shipments of gold, treasure, and whatnot, and other goods that he deals in. So I really appreciate. Oh, what's going on here? It looks like every like kid has gotten a stuffed animal from these crates, but there are like 10 of them that are stuffed animalists because the crate went into the turbine. They just got like little bits of fluff, and they're like,
Oh man.
Are there any goblin
Carmelo's
around?
Okay.
Do we know
Carmelo
a
takes out his-
taxidermist?
Yeah. I was gonna say I take up a 50 foot of rope and I start cutting off legs to try and tie up little like
So when I was a boy,
children, rope dolls. That's what I'm thinking. Yeah.
So I just imagine like Edifice just grabbing a goblin arm and like starts pulling the tendons so the hand goes.
Yeah. Hey, the little children, you like puppets? Hey.
You like a goblin arm? Yeah.
Hey, you like giant skulls? I know where we could scrounge up some. That I think are free floating.
Just like,
all right, why don't
you a quick presence test to try to cheer them up with your tales of adventure?
Yeah.
Both of us are
kids ever seen that?
You have a good presence too, don't you?
Or
Yeah.
If he's got a hope to spend, you can you guys can both roll and we'll.
I don't have any hope, but I have 2 presents. So
Let's do one last roll here to see how happy these kids are.
I got a hope.
Yeah.
An 8 and a 3 on the fear, so an 11 plus 2 is a presence.
13. All right. What about
13? Yeah.
All right, what about for you, Edifice? You want to roll that too?
It's a presence. That's
Yes, presence. Yep.
3. Oh, nice. Plus 3 for me. 16 with hope.
Ooh, nice.
If you let me burn the hope I could add 1, maybe add 1 from an experience called Absent Father.
Oh my god. No.
I love it. Yeah, so between the two of you guys, you're able to kind of regale these children of tales of your adventure trying to deliver these crates. And the children without the stuffed animals, they seem a little sad, but they seem a lot happier knowing like, oh hey, what had happened? they were part of like a grand adventure, and someone even like hold on to fluff, like, oh hey, this was part of a big thing, and cherish it for always.
Yeah.
And Mother Capricia, the woman in the habit, gives you your payment for the delivery, and you guys have made some cash to put towards your next Spelljammer ship.
Nice.
And
I would have looted the goblin rifles, even if they're probably of inferior make, if there were any. And maybe hold one up. You're like, if I take the pin out of this, you think the kids will like it? Maybe put a cork in there.
All right, we'll cut the scene there. That's perfect.
We'll call it, yeah.
It's like Carmelo giving the kids a gun. That's great.
Yeah. It's for kids, you know. Daggerheart.
It's probably
one of them starts trying to figure out how to put the firing pin back in immediately. No. Bad gnome.
Yeah.
All right.
Cool. All right, we'll cut it there. 11:11.
Oh, fantastic.